Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to Phonics. Today is Tuesday and you should have Phonics page 279 and 280 out. On the front of it is a word web and I'm going to share my screen really quick just to show you what page we're on. There we go. There's our word web. We're looking at the word web and we're just going to fill out every bubble with the information that they're asking us. So the word that we're going to use for every single bubble is right in the middle. The word is whisper. Can you say that with me? Whisper, very good. So if we add d, like d in played, to the word whisper, what new word would we have? Whisper plus d, whispered. Good job. So we would write, let me change my color here, whispered. Very good. And all you're doing is adding the ed. You're not going to drop any letters and you're not going to change any letters or add any letters. It's just how it looks. So you're writing the word whisper and adding d in played. Very good. Let's go right next to that. And it says an antonym. Do you guys remember what an antonym is? An antonym means the opposite of whatever word you're talking about. In this case, we're talking about the word whisper. Now, a synonym, which kind of sounds like cinnamon, right? Like that you eat, but a synonym is a word that means similar or the same to that word that you're talking about. But in this case, we're talking about the opposite. Antonym means the opposite. What would be the opposite of whisper? What would be a good antonym? What do you think, Nico? Well, if you scream, that would be one of them. Or what about yell? I'm going to write both, but you can just pick one. Scream or yell. Yes, those are both really good antonyms for the word whisper. Whisper means something very quiet, right? Soft. And yell, scream, that's super loud. So that's the opposite. Very good. What is a special sound that you see? Let's go down to the green bubble. What is one special sound in the word whisper? Well, go ahead and take the time right now to circle the special sounds in the word whisper. Do you see any special sounds here? W in whale, or in spade, or in verse, or in bigger er. Whisper, very good. Now, if we take the word whisper and we add ing and pointing ing, what do we have? Whisper, ing. Good job. Whispering. Have you guys ever heard of that? Of course you have. Whispering. All right. Let's go and do the same thing for flower. Sounds the same. We're not going to go with picture just yet. We're going to skip next to it to the orange or yellowish bubble. So what sounds the same as flower but means something different? That's called a homonym. Remember that? Well, what about flour that you bake with? It means something different, but it sounds exactly the same. What is a rhyming word for flower? Flower. What about power? Flower, power. And what is a special sound that you see? Go ahead and circle the special sounds right now. Power. Guess what? The whole word is made up of 3 special sounds. Very cool. So you can write full and flake, or ow in owl, or in bigger. Very good. And draw a picture of a flower. I'm going to make mine yellow. And a green stem. And a different color green, a little center here. All right. You get what I'm trying to do. Very cool. Okay, let's go down to dictation. I'm sure your flower is going to look much, much nicer than mine because you're going to put a lot more of time and effort into it. I just did it really quickly just to show you what they're asking you to do, okay? All right, are you ready for your sentence? Okay, here we go. Don't cry over spilled milk. Have you ever heard that before? It's a saying. Don't cry over spilled milk. Remember contractions. What kind of punctuation goes in a contraction? Don't cry over spilled milk. And don't forget to check your sentence like a teacher from beginning to the end, okay? While you're finishing up your sentence, I'm going to flip my paper to the back and wait for you there. All right, this is something we haven't done in quite some time. It's asking us to underline the root word and circle the suffix. Remember our song? A prefix goes at the beginning of a word. A suffix goes at the end of a word. A prefix goes at the beginning of a word. A suffix goes at the end of a word. All right, friends, so let's go ahead and underline for the word powerful. What is the root word in the word powerful? Power, very good. And it's green, cool. And our suffix goes at the end of a word, full and beautiful, F-U-L. Very good. I'm sure you guys can handle this. Let's do the next one. Shaggy-er. Well, what is going to be the root word here? Remember, the root word is the word that stands alone. It can be a word all by itself. It does not need the suffix to be a word, okay? So in shaggier, we have shaggy, and then our suffix is er. Very good. Smelliest. Well, we have smelly, and then est and biggest, est. Harmless. Well, we know harm is a word, and less is our suffix. Very good. Colorful. Color is our root word, and full and beautiful is our suffix. Good job. Kindest. What is our root word? The word that stands alone. Yes, kind. And est and biggest is our suffix. Good job. And there's only two left. Darkest. Underline dark, circle est. Good job. And funnier. Underline funny, circle er. And even though this isn't the way you would write funny, it doesn't have an I in it, we had to change the Y to an I before adding our suffix that begins with a, what's the word I'm looking for? A vowel, okay? So est, all of those suffixes that begin with a vowel, you have to change the Y to an I before adding that, okay? So that's why there's an I there instead of a Y, in case you were wondering. I'm sure you were. All right, we're going to use one of these words to write an interrogative sentence. Do you remember what an interrogative sentence is? Lydia, I feel like you remember this. Interrogative sentence asks a question. Very good. So we know the punctuation for this is going to be a question mark. All right. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. I just realized I was talking to you the whole time and I forgot to share the screen. All right, there, you can see, you probably did it with me, but just in case you were a little bit confused, I'm so sorry. You can look at it now and get an idea of what number one looks like, okay? But I'm sure you guys were doing it with me. Good job, friends. Let's go ahead and make an interrogative sentence. What's a word we can use? Ooh, I know, powerful. I'm gonna do this one right here, powerful. And the sentence that I'm thinking of is God is almighty and, am I writing a sentence that is interrogative? God is almighty and powerful is what I was going to write. But is that going to end in a question mark? I just caught my mistake. So how can I make this a sentence that's interrogative? What do you think? Let's see. Why is God? Remember, there are certain words like why that are question words, asking words. Those are the words you need to use in an interrogative sentence. I can't believe I had a brain fart and my mind totally slipped on us writing an interrogative sentence. Why is God all powerful? Well, I know we already know the answer to that, but there is an interrogative sentence. When I think of powerful, I think of God. So that's the first thing I thought of. Why is God all powerful? Okay, end it in a question mark, and don't forget the beginning starts with a capital. If you can think of another sentence, a better sentence, a different sentence, you want to use another word, you may do that, okay? But it has to be an asking, a question, okay? an asking sentence. So use those question words, those asking words that say how come, why, how many, what kind, those kind of words, okay? Which, all right, let's choose another word and write one declarative sentence. All right. My shoes are the smelliest. My shoes are the smelliest. Capitalize the beginning and punctuation at the end. All right, friends. Let's scroll on down to the bottom. Circle the best word in each sentence. Carl did a gooder job on his arithmetic paper this week. Is gooder a word? Not really, right? Let's see if the other word sounds better. Carl did a better job on his arithmetic paper this week. Yes, that sounds much better. I'm going to change the color of our pen here. Yes, better. When Max dropped his soap in the tub, it sinked or it sank? Yes, it sank. Good job, because it already happened. So it's past tense. Our cat likes to sit in a sunny place or sat in a sunny place. Did you say sit, Michael? You're correct. I will lay down for a short rest or lie down for a short rest. What do you think? Let me pick someone new. Ray, what do you think? Lay or lie? Lie down. Sophia has learned about fractions this year in second grade, or Sophia has taught about fractions in second grade. Well, think about it. Who does the teaching? The teacher does, and the student does the learning. So Sophia is in second grade. She's learning. So learned makes better sense. Mickey, help me with the last one. Let's read it together. Please hand me that blue crayon. Mickey, what's the correct way to write blue? Is it like to blow a bubble? Blue, I blew a bubble, or B-L-E-W, or blue like the color. What do you think, Mick? Yes, blue like the color. Good job. All right, we're going to scroll down to the last section. We made it to the end of the paper. You guys are so amazing. Let's keep going. Think about you and your friend. How are you the same and how are you different? Fill in the diagram with some of your answers. Okay, I'm going to think of a friend. I'm going to think of Miss Marquez because she is my friend and she's a teacher in the K4 class, okay? So me and Miss Marquez. Well, I'm tall and Miss Marquez is shorter, right? And how are we the same? We're both silly. And let me think of something else. I am, I have dark brown hair and she has light brown hair. Light brown hair. And what are we the same? Oh, I know. We went to the same, we work at the same school. So we're both teachers. Very cool. All right, friends, you can go ahead and fill that whole section up with you, comparing and contrasting you and your really good friend, or it could even be your neighbor, or it could even be just someone in the classroom that you think of. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.